Regarding John Mulaney, there are a lot of positive things to say. He is currently one of the most well-liked comedians and among the funniest actors in the industry. The Comeback Kid and Kid Gorgeous, two stand-up comedy specials he has on Netflix, both feature him. He frequently makes fun of himself and his family, maintaining a playful tone but still managing to discuss serious matters. Here are the top 10 facts about this incredible comedian that fans may not be aware of. Number 1. His parents were classmates of Bill Clinton's at Georgetown. Mulaney makes fun of Clinton in The Comeback Kid for waiting outside the library to accompany women who were studying at night home. To cut a long tale short, Mulaney's mother was this close to replacing Hillary because of what Bill did. Number 2. Could have been the lead in a classic comedy film. Mulaney received an invitation to an audition for the role of Kevin in Home Alone. Unfortunately, his parents had to decline and ruin the party. Mulaney regrettably was not able to play the lead in the iconic film. We'll simply have to picture Mulaney in the film that many children have probably utilized as a how-to guide for torturing adults. Number 3. Might be the source of the idea for Ocean's 8. Mulaney quipped in New in Town that a female-led Ocean's 11 would never succeed because the female characters would be too preoccupied with chatting about one another to pay attention to the objective. Unsurprisingly, Ocean's 8 released 6 years later with essentially the same premise. Does anyone else believe Mulaney deserves credit as a writer? Number 4. 15 years sober. Mulaney is a sober drinker. At the age of 23, he stopped using cocaine and alcohol. In order to get away with saying, "I already have a drink," at parties, Mulaney now has to pretend that his single cup of ginger ale is actually a glass of champagne. Number 5. Struggled with addiction. John has always been quite honest about how difficult a situation is for him. He struggled to control his cocaine and alcohol addictions when he was very young, but he has been working really hard to maintain sobriety since the age of 23. He made the decision to stop when he recognized that things were spiraling out of hand every single night, and despite a few relapses, he has always been dedicated to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. He entered rehab at the end of last year and is now said to be doing well after his release. Number 6. The Spider Voice Hams. John Mulaney is most known for his work as a stand-up comedian, but many people are unaware of his talent as a voice actor. He initially appeared in Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse, and ever since then, he has played the character of Spider-Ham. Although he didn't anticipate it would go on for this long, he found the activity to be enjoyable. The films, which were a critical and financial triumph, added to John's impressive resume. Number 7. The voice cast of Big Mouth is inspiring for their own characters. How do you show people going through puberty realistically? You question the cast about their most uncomfortable life periods. Jenny Slate, who provides Missy's voice, wore overalls in middle school, which is why Missy wears them today. Just let's hope Mulaney wasn't caught playing with himself in middle school after witnessing his best friend's sister in a bathing suit. Number 8. How he got married. John and Anna are a wonderful, enjoyable pair. Fans can infer this from the couple's social media posts and the way they interact with one another. He always talks about his connection with Anna, a very accomplished and successful makeup artist and photographer. They first connected when visiting the Massachusetts island of Martha's Vineyard, where John is said to have performed jokes and skits the entire time, which attracted Anna. Number 9. His wedding was officiated by Dan Levy. Through John's comedy special The Comeback Kid, which can be accessed on Netflix, fans learned about that intriguing fact. His wife Anna is Jewish and he is Catholic, therefore they decided against having a religious wedding because of this. Dan Levy, a friend of theirs, presided over the wedding. "My wife is Jewish, I grew up Catholic, so we got married by a friend. Being married by a friend is a beautiful ceremony that alienates both families' religions while confusing the elderly people at the wedding," he joked in the special. "What's the name of the bishop?" That's actually stand-up comedian Dan Levy. Number 10. Supporter of Black Lives Matter wholeheartedly. I support and donate to organizations that fight racial injustice. Please do the same. I've posted a couple in my stories along with a link to register to vote, John revealed in a post on Instagram. John was devoted to his struggle against racism even before all that occurred last year. In interviews and stand-up performances, he has discussed it countless times. He has always acknowledged his white privilege, and last year he participated in the racial equality marches, protecting both himself and others around him by donning not one but two masks. We can only hope that other white people will emulate him.